It is October the 22nd, and I'm getting ready to go pick up Big Al. Jared's supposed to meet us over for a morning bow hunt, and of course this is doe season, early doe season, so we have to wear blaze orange again. 2 weekends in a row, pretty much, having to wear blaze orange because of the youth hunt last weekend, and then I think it was this Thursday the doe season started and goes through till Sunday. So if you're in the woods hunting, squirrel hunting, deer hunting, or whatever, if you're in the woods, you gotta wear blaze orange because adults are out with rifles now to shoot a doe. So just stick with us. I gotta pick up Big Al, go get some breakfast. Already got us all some coffee, and we'll be over in the woods here in a short bit. Stay tuned. I forgot to mention, it's 36 degrees out there. It's supposed to warm up to the upper 60s, possibly 70 degrees, maybe in the upper 70s. We've had a whole week of pretty chilly weather. Have to see what's going on. I know it got the deer moving. A lot of friends of mine posted they'd killed some nice bucks. Even one of our club members killed a nice 10-point yesterday. Of course, I had to be at work. So stick with us. We'll see what shakes loose today. Well, folks, we're here. You can see it's just starting to break light. We're out in the roadway and you still can't see except for the horizon. Jared's truck right there. And you can't even see my truck. The moon's slowly going away. I hear a hoot owl. We're getting ready to walk in here in just a little bit, so stay with us.
I forgot the deer pee, okay? But he may still come by. We got a scrape right next to the tree stick. I know you haven't shot one yet. I know, but you're going to. You're going to. When you do, you need to shoot straight. Yeah, shoot straight. That's exactly right. Okay.
Hell.
That's right. Yeah, pretty little bow. Pretty little bow. You got to do your job.
That's what we do, folks. We talk to our bows.
Only if he's got a right. No, I don't care if it's a doe. We're not shooting a doe right now. Does are in heat. Don't want to shoot a doe. Too many other people are killing does right now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's doe season.
I understand that you're itching. So am I. Calm down. We're going to get one, okay? You guys ready? We're going to get one.
Stay with us, folks. Okay, folks, we're starting in. And I'm sure you can tell it looks a little bright, but we're right here where the clear cut is on our right. As we get deeper into the woods, it's darker. So we all got to get to our stands. Stay with us.
Hey folks, how you doing? It is Saturday the 22nd. Jody and Jared and myself just split up. They're heading to their stands. I know it's dark and you can't hardly see me. We're going to try it. It's a little bit cold today as the leaves are dry. So stay tuned and we'll see what we can bring you.
Okay, folks. It is 7:28. I've been in my stand for about 10 minutes, so about 7:15, 7:18 I got here. Didn't jump anything, haven't seen anything. All three of us are here today, Big Al, Jared, and myself. We're hoping this is a good day. It's supposed to get warm though, it's supposed to get in the low 70s. When I left the house it was 37. And my truck was showing when we got over here it was 47. So we'll just have to wait and see. So stay tuned.
Good morning, everybody. It's October 22nd. It's almost 8 o'clock in the morning. We've been in the stand now for almost an hour, maybe a little bit longer. It's a good cool morning. Found a scrape on the way in. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we have some activity today. Seems like a really good morning, so y'all stick with us. And if we get it on, if we get it in here, we'll try and get it on film. Some people that hunt around this same area, they've been having some luck this week. The deer have been moving pretty good, so hopefully they're still moving. So y'all stick with us. We'll check back in a little bit.
Well, it's been about 2 hours since I've been in the stand. The feeder went off and it's about out of corn. The scrape that was out here in front of me about 20 yards. Pretty much covered up in leaves like it hasn't been checked since I was here last week. All I've seen is chipmunks, one squirrel. He was walking around back there, jumping around. Thought for sure it was a deer coming down the hill from behind me. Of course, that's what squirrels do. They make you think there's a deer coming. Chipmunks are barking right now. I guess that's what you call it. I heard Jared's feeder go off. I don't know how much corn he's got left. I guess I'll find out from him later. I've heard 2 rifle shots way off in the distance since it is doe season. So I'd say that's what's going on. It's just a waiting game. That's what it is. You can set up on trails. You can have a feeder out. You can have a trout camera out. But it's a waiting game. Waiting for those deer to come through when they want to come through. With all the mast on the ground. You know, the feeder probably isn't much help. That's the reason why they're only set to go off once a day. And being that's the 22nd today, we've had those feeders out for just, well, the 24th will make a month. So I figured right about now is whenever the feeders would go empty, we'd have to fill them again. Well, I'm going to flip the camera back around, but I just wanted to give you an update. It's been 2 hours. And nothing but squirrels and chipmunks. Stay with us.
everybody. It is about 10 minutes. Whoops, sorry, I got too close. It is about 14 minutes after 9. I've been in here a couple hours, and squirrels and chipmunks. That's about it. I don't know if you can hear that squirrel barking or not. Anyway. But I have sat in here and not seen nothing. I'm getting ready to see, text Jared and Juddy, see if they've seen anything, how their luck's going. I hope it's a lot better than mine. And see what time we're coming out for lunch. So, anyways, stay tuned, guys. If something exciting happens, we'll try to get it on video. Hey everybody, it is just a few minutes after 10. I haven't seen nothing but squirrels and chipmunks. Got a hold of Juddy and Jared. Juddy said the only thing he has seen is squirrels and chipmunks as well. Jared said he hasn't seen nothing, so I'm sure Jared's probably seen squirrels and chipmunks, but I think that's all that's out right now. So I'm going to go ahead and get down and check my camera cards, switch them out, and then I don't know what time Juddy and Jared was coming out of the woods for lunch, but I don't think I'm going to get back in the tree, because do that, get back in the tree, then they'll be on their way. But we are going to go out. We'll come back in this evening and do an evening hunt, more than likely. And we'll go from there. Hopefully this evening we can see something. So I'm going to get all that taken care of, and I'll get back to you when we come back in. Stay tuned.
It's been 3 hours. All I've seen squirrels and chipmunks. I checked with Jared a little while ago. He hadn't seen any deer. I think he's seen some squirrels and chipmunks. And he had a raccoon. He saw it. Big Owl hasn't seen nothing. said he's getting down out of his stand, going to change his SD card and his camera. I'm going to give it about another 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30, before I get down. And then I'll check my camera. The feeder had went off. I think I said this earlier. And there's hardly any corn in it. Jared told me the same thing about his. We got a slight breeze today, but it's nothing like it was Saturday last week. You just stay with us. I know we're going to go out and have some hot dogs here in a little while. Probably go home. Then come back in for an evening hunt. I'll have to check with Jared, see if that's what he wants to do. Of course, he came straight here from work. He hasn't had any sleep. So I'd say it's probably what he wants to do. So just stay with us. Okay, gonna go down here and check the trail camera. It's 10:30, 10:35. So, well, I tell you what, something has been in here tearing up the ground. It could be turkeys, but I think that's scrape. Yeah, that scrape was right in here. Let's see if I can get you on it. It was right in there and it's covered up with fleas, so ain't nothing been checking that scrape. It might not be nothing on my camera. Maybe me walking back and forth in front of it, that's about it. Check and see, at least. Well, I checked my camera and I only had 22 pictures since last Saturday. Morning movement was around 8:30 to about 9:30. And it was just a couple pictures on one day. Then there was a flock of turkeys that come in, was in there for a while. And then I got some evening pictures right around 7 o'clock. And a couple pictures late at night. So I don't know if it's because doe season just came in Thursday. I don't know if anybody's been over here doe hunting. I've heard several rifle shots today, but I don't know. None of us has seen anything this morning. And, you know, we were in here by 15 after 7. And just nothing. I'm working my way to Jared. He's checked his camera. Big Al sent me a text that he'd already checked his, and I think he said 12 pictures is all he had in a week. So I don't know what's going on. Not one of them years you just can't figure them out. Stay with us.
Well, everybody, we're heading back in for an evening hunt. Dad and Alvin are still getting their gear on. I've started walking. It's close to probably 4 o'clock. Man, it warmed up. It's in the 70s. Done took the hoodie off, took the jacket off. Oh, one thing I gotta do.
Yeah, get your vest.
I don't have any orange on. So apparently they are gonna head into the woods and I'm gonna put my orange vest on.
Right.
Because of this stupid doe season.
That we don't need to have this time of the year.
No, we don't. The does are just now going into estrus. You don't want to kill them right now. There'll be enough of them killed with bows. You don't need people rifle hunting too. Oh, let me see if I can find my vest. There it is. All right, we're gonna try this again. Got my orange vest on. And we're heading in. Man, if it's not hot. We didn't see any deer this morning. Figured we would with the temperatures the way they were. And we didn't see any deer. By this point in the video, you've already seen the raccoon that I had. It walked through. That was the only excitement I had other than chipmunks and squirrels. I think for the rest of us, that's all we've had too. Oh yeah, these leaves are nice and crunchy now.
Yep.
My camera showed deer movement late in the evening. Most of it was does. So we'll check back in when we get to the stand. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are back in the stand for an evening hunt. As you heard on the other video, man, it got warm. It is really warm. As you can tell, I'm just wearing my Under Armour thin little, kind of like athletic top. Of course, the orange vest because it's doe season. Safety harness. I didn't even bring my hoodie or my jacket with me. It's so warm. The way I figure, it's almost 4 o'clock. Might be 4 o'clock. We're not going to be out here that long before dark. So I can stomach it until then. We're hoping for a good evening. Dad's on his way to his stand right now. He just left me. Big Al should be in his stand by this point. We had a good lunch. No pictures were taken. Wasn't posted to the Facebook. Of course, we had J&J hot dogs. Oh. That is the lunch we always have. I got freaking spiders and everything crawling on me. So we had a good lunch. We come back over. We sat and we relaxed for a little bit because it just got too hot. Checked my camera card. In 2 weeks I had 421 pictures, something like that. 99% of it was does. I had one small spike and one small 6-point. So all the movement showed that there was a couple days they were in here at 8 o'clock in the morning. Of course, they weren't this morning. And then there was quite a few that they were in here around 5, 6, 7 in the evening. So we may have some footage this evening of some doe movement. I say doe movement because there's not much buck activity right now. There's a little bit of sign. We found there's 3 scrapes out through here. There's one right here behind me, there's one over at Dad's, and there's one up close to the truck. So there's a little bit of sign. They're doing their thing, starting off, but I don't think they're not hyped up yet. They got about another week or 2 before they get real good and hyped up. One thing that could be hurting us is this year, the mass is really thick. There's acorns everywhere. So that could be one thing. We just came out of a full moon. I know my camera, as soon as that full moon hit, everything went nocturnal. Absolutely everything. Come out of the full moon, you started having some more early morning, late evening pictures. So we're in for the evening. I've rambled enough. You all stick with us, and we will try to give you some excitement. Yeah. Y'all stay tuned.
Okay, folks, I've just left Jared a little bit ago. I'm headed to my stand. It's almost 4:30. My pictures showed no deer activity at all last week until almost 7 o'clock. So hopefully something will come through maybe, because by 7 o'clock, I mean, it's already getting dark. And with the Spot Hogg Fast Eddie, you don't have much, really you don't have any fiber optics other than that dot. And once you reach sunset, you ain't got enough light to see that pin. So I'm gonna make my way onto the stand. Try to stay out of the cobwebs. Turkeys have been all over this place. And as you heard already, nobody's seen any deer this morning. We've all checked our cameras, looked at the times they were coming through. I had some pictures of some deer around 8:30 in the morning, around 9:30 in the morning. It was just one particular day. And that was it. Nothing else through the day. So this morning was a bust. This evening they come in around 7, but who knows if they'll come in any earlier or if they'll hold to that 7 o'clock. So you just stay with us. I'm almost in sight of my stand. I still got to go down through here, hit the old four-wheeler trail. I got to walk down a little bit, then up the hill and up the other four-wheeler trail and cut in to the left, and I'll be at my stand. So you just stay with us. Hopefully something will move this evening. Well, folks, I get to right here. I can see my feeder. I don't know if you can see it or not. I can see the ladder of my ladder stand. And just up there where the sunlight's hitting, I'm hoping you can see it. Just up there where the sunlight's hitting, just above that, I caught a deer crossing the top. It never blew, and it really didn't run. Just kind of high stepped, went across the top. It's just the way it is. I think the next weekend, because we're getting closer to the rut, it'll probably end up being an all-day sit. No going out for lunch. Because that's generally what we do. When we get closer to the rut, we start making up our mind we're going to stay in here all day. And that makes it for a long hunt. But when you get close to that rut, you just never know. But I guess I need to make it on up there. Daggone. Why couldn't that deer come through maybe an hour later, half hour later? At least let me got in my stand. Now, if it's wanting to come in here to get that corn, it might have went over the hill, maybe feed around there, and may work its way back around. I don't know. But I'm going to work my way up there. I think I'll leave the camera. I don't know. I was going to leave it running, but I don't know. Don't know if I'll do that or not. Because it could be there's more than just that one. At least I'd capture it on film. Or video. Oh, I see two other people up here. That's what's going on. Okay, folks, I've been in my tree stand past 10 minutes. Got in here about 25 after 4:30, and as I was coming in behind my feeder, you seen in the other clip, I kind of showed you where it was at. A doe went across top of this ridge right behind my tree stand, or a deer. I don't know if it was a doe. I seen it enough that I think it was a doe. I didn't see no rack. Could have been a spike. But a deer went across the top of the ridge and over into this hollow over here to my right. And I thought, man, I've jumped this deer. Well, as I eased my way up, you've seen the video. I got about halfway up to my tree stand and I seen two guys coming down the ridge. I think they're squirrel hunting. They might be doe hunting since doe season is in. But I seen, looked like they had a rifle. The one guy had a rifle, but it didn't look like a high-powered rifle. Well, they seen me, and they turned and went to my left down the hillside to the four-wheeler trail. And they either went down in the holler, or they turned and went out the four-wheeler trail towards the White Oak Flat. But seeing that deer kind of got me excited, and then I seen them, and I knew most likely they're the ones that spooked that deer instead of me. That deer it could have been both of us. That deer might have been coming down in here and heard me, seen me, because I got blaze orange on because it's doe season. I tell you, I wish the DNR would go back to the traditional doe season, the week after buck season, and that's it. I guess it's going to take a lot of hunters, bow hunters especially. And I don't know why the Bow Hunters Association ain't involved in this, to tell the DNR that you've got a 2-day youth hunt in October. You don't need to have a doe season in October. I mean, the youth hunt was Saturday and Sunday this past weekend. The doe season came in this Thursday. It runs through Sunday. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, there was no rifle shots because the youth hunt was over. There was no doe season. But they keep encroaching on the bow hunters with these other seasons, you know, with a rifle. You have to wear blaze orange. So I wish the DNR would, I wish West Virginia Bow Association would get more involved and kind of stop this early doe season. They need to take it back to the week after gun season's over, the week of the third week. Buck season's in for 2 weeks, then the next week that should have been doe season. That's traditionally the way it was. And then you had muzzleloader season. Now they're pushing this early doe season up into October. And I wish they wouldn't do that. They need to be stopped. But enough rambling. I'm going to hunt. We've probably got about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes to hunt. I didn't look to see what time sunset is, but it's getting there earlier and earlier every day. So just stay with us, see what happens. Hopefully something will move. Maybe these guys, if they keep tromping around through the woods, maybe they'll jump something. It'll come this way. Never know. Stay with us.
Hello everybody, it's 4:25 in the p.m. Thought we'd come back in, try it for a little while. It is warm out. It's like 70-some degrees. Didn't see nothing this morning. Hoping to catch something this evening. I might even take a doe if she comes in, if I'm lucky. Which, I don't have much luck anymore, but, you know, we'll see what happens, what comes in, and if we can get on video, you will see it. Stay tuned. Well, everybody, we've got about a half hour till sunset. Still haven't seen a thing. Today's been a bust. I guess there's still hope. We still got about 30 minutes. They might start moving. But we're going to start losing light pretty fast. So I thought I'd go ahead and end the video. If deer would happen to come in, I'll turn the camera back on. But for now, this is the wrap up for today. So we want to thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the little notification bell, comment. And don't forget to check out that youth hunt if you haven't already. We're all very, very proud of Lexi. She did an amazing job. Her spirits were fantastic, even whenever we were having problems tracking it. So y'all be sure to check that video out. Give it a like. And as for me, for today, we'll see you in the woods.
Well, it's 6:24. We've got about 13 more minutes before it's actually sunset. Probably give it another 15 minutes or so after that. Then I think I'll pack up and start out. Even though we're all here, I still don't like trying to track a deer in the dark. I would much rather get one in the morning, early morning, than shoot one after sunset. So just want to give you an update. Haven't seen nothing. Just still waiting.
Hey everybody, it's about 6:31. Been sitting in here since 4 something, can't remember the time, and only seen chipmunks and squirrels. One bad thing about my bow with the Zion, with the sights I got, they don't have the illumination in them that the Apex did we had on our Assassins. So as the sun goes down, so does the pins. You can't see them real well. So I just texted Juddy and asked him about what time was we going to head out, because when it gets to a certain point, I have no way of seeing them. So this might be the last time I get back with you guys. I'm going to give it a few more minutes just in case. I might catch one trying to sneak through or something. So I might be back with you in just a minute.
It's 6:33. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start packing up. Get ready to head out of here. I haven't seen anything other than that one deer. It's starting to open up further down there to where I can see that small draw down there. And like I said, I've watched there, watched out here. I don't hear nothing other than these nighttime bugs. So, appreciate you watching. Hit that thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe if you're not a follower already. And we'll get back at it again. Like I said, we'll probably start making it a holiday hunt. Probably maybe starting next weekend. We're getting closer to the rut. Like I said, that scrape I had down here, down there, that's got leaves in it. It hasn't been checked. And what pictures I had 22 pictures. 3 of them was me, so it's 21 pictures. The majority of the 21 was nothing but turkeys. There are some deer in some pictures. But like I said, by 9:30 in the morning, nothing till about 7. And if I wait till 7, it's going to be too dark to shoot. I mean, my pen, I can see them. I only have 2 on that Spot Hog Fast Eddie. But as this light starts dwindling away, they get dimmer. So that's it for today's hunt. Don't know if Big Al or Jared will have closing statements or not, but I'm just going to say, again, we appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the woods. Thanks for watching.
Hey everybody, just got a message from Juddy asking about what time was we going to pull out, because it's hard for me to see my pins. He said about 6:45, that's in 5 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up from here. Knock on wood. Hopefully next Saturday will be better. If there is any way I can sneak over here next week, I'll do it. But kind of don't think that's going to happen. But anyways, remember folks, get your kids involved in hunting. Get them out bow hunting and rifle hunting. Get them into hunting. We need the youth in hunting right now. You've seen what my great niece did at 9 years old. Tickled to death. Anyways, Lexi was amazing, and I am so thankful to this day that they allowed me to be part of it. Love that girl and her brother to death. 2, like J&J True Outdoor Adventures. Hit the notification, the like, do all that stuff, folks. Subscribe to us. And you'll see more than just hunting. It gets in depth. I mean, there's people that hunt, and then there's people who actually hunt. We're the ones that actually hunt. So, plus we do bushcraft and fishing and stuff. But anyways, stay tuned to J&J Trail Outdoor Adventures. And like I always like to say, see you in the woods.